of that region and their hierarchies all look alike? And believe me, I know I'm about to incur the wrath of many good brothers and sisters now practicing Islam. All of the scholars and the intellects will step forward to denounce what I say. Call me, what is he talking about? Did he ever study Islam? Does he know what Islam is? I'm an infidel, right? Every name in the book to keep me from thinking. But guess what? I got a bad habit of coming up with evidence. And what doesn't sit right with me, with Libra, with Ma'at, it bugs the hell out of me until I find some kind of satisfaction inside of me, and that's been my cross. If I'm Christian, that's my cross. If shit stinks, I'm gonna find out where the stink coming from, and I'm gonna trail it. And the worse it gets, and if the stink is getting ranker and ranker, I know I'm getting closer and closer. That's right. Now, I may not have the same problem with Moors, but let's see. What I'm asking you, beloved brothers and sisters, is to look into the symbolism of things. Because religion is symbolism. When we think about religion and we dealing with Creator, when we pray to the Creator or the greater part of ourselves, we look at symbols that inspire us. We look at the sun, and the sun becomes an inspiration for the Creator. And we say the sun is God, and I feel so good when the sun is out. Things grow. I feel warm. I feel like jumping my woman. I feel like grabbing her and giving her a kiss. I feel good. Let me make that symbol. I know that because it makes me feel good, I'm going to put up a symbol of it. If I see a flower, I think of my queen and I want to give her that flower. Come here, girl. Love you. Want to have anything. And that's what men are. See, sisters know that. See, a man loves you, he'll jump over anything. He'll crash through walls, do all kind of shit to get you stuck. See? But you got to inspire that in him. Make him feel like that man. And you get anything you want. But try going toe-to-toe with him, and you'll be alone. But that's for part 2. Symbolism. It's the symbols. Everything is a symbol. No matter what it is you put on, you whatever religion, as Moors, you're wearing symbols. As a Christian, you got a symbol on. Symbolism is our direct subconscious connection with the Creator within. Just by looking at it, it reminds us of a higher value or purpose or circumstance or situation or thing. So symbolism in religion is very important. Extremely important, and you have to look at the symbols to connect the dots to where these 3 major religions got their shit from. And in this case, Islam. And it don't mean that I hate my brothers and sisters or I'm trying to decry or to devalue them. See, religion makes us take shit personally. That's right. When you should be out of that head and into your impersonal logic and reasoning, which is where I am begging you all to be at this moment.
Right.
If you're in Islam, it is not you I am talking about. You are practicing an alien form of God idol worship. And people tell you, no, we don't worship idols. Yes, you do! Islam vicariously worships idols, but they don't show it to you. And you will see. They got us both ways. For those of you who weren't here before, I said when they took the slaves west, they gave us sun worship. The niggas that they kept in Africa, they gave moon worship.
That's right. That's right.
The niggas over here became the house niggas, so we gave them Christianity. But then we needed to control the paradigm, because you see, what's happening was, now there's this civil rights movement, and now the Black Panthers, whoa, we gotta stop that shit. What do? Okay, we had religion, and we knew that we could keep the house niggas in place with Christianity, but these niggas is the Phill niggas. What do we give them? Fuck, let's just give them Islam. Don't give it away. Let's give them Islam. See, Islam got the ones that say, you ain't bullshitting me no more, white man. I know who I am. No, you don't. Because, like Stevie said, to leave is vain. Then you suffer. Superstition. It's all superstition.
Yes, sir.
I don't care how you cloak it, how you dress it, how you paint it. Superstition. The three-headed dog of Cerberus, the guardians of hell. You don't understand how they work you. The three major religions have been set down to maintain you in lockdown. Now this ain't got nothing to do with the intelligence of the black man. It is how you have been hoodwinked. And remember, as a Mason, for you to make your bones, the first thing they do is what? See? Most of you Masons in here, they don't want to speak up. So I'll do it for you. They hoodwink you. Hoodwink means they stick a hood over your damn head. And they carry you in.
Who comes there?
Ah, we got Masons in the house. The hoodwinking part of it is to make sure that you don't know what's to come, to bring the fear to you, to let you have that inner feeling of understanding about what you are about to achieve, that you don't take it lightly. But see, the people here, when we fought for something, we thought that what we got was what we really fought for. But they gave that to us. And we didn't see them slip that shit in. We fought because they brought it with a black messenger. That we could change the white Jesus to give it some other front. Now see, the truth is going to come out, and I ain't got nothing against nobody, personally. But I got to watch what it is that they've been doing to my people. And I had 7 years I've been looking at it, and people say, well, you're going to say something. Not yet, because it wasn't time. The time of the women was the time. The son of the women is the time. And this is not me braggadocio, because what I found, I said, ooh, I got you. Ain't got shit to do with that. Let's get off of that. Let's get mature. Let's look at it and not hold on to something that might be actually an anchor. Here you are trying to tread water and wonder why you ain't been swimming. And that as much as you work, you still sinking. Come on. Next. Has everybody ever wondered why all three of these religions have the same patriarchs? So what the fuck are they fighting about? I asked the question, why are they at war with one another? What's the purpose? See, people don't realize that Islam is run out the Vatican. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You know, we've done it now, Brother Valentine. Islam is run out of the Vatican. The war in the Middle East is orchestrated from the Vatican. In 1996, there was a high meeting of all the religious heads on the planet. The consensus was that too many people were getting too goddamn smart and leaving religion. Christianity was failing in Europe. Why? Because people didn't give a shit. What happened was people started coming up from Africa and they were letting African peoples in there, and when you got into the churches, wasn't no big ass cathedrals, nobody was in there. White people said to hell with church. So now black people, who they done gave a little money to, give poor people food and a better way of living, and they'll think Jesus did it for them. Think about it. They'll think that Jesus did it for them. Well, they got money. And they go to church? Hell, put me down. And that's what's happened with us. We convert. But you see, we converted over here over the last 45 years based upon our condition. We wanted a better way. And sure enough, we had some very powerful men, extremely powerful men, to come and show us the way. One man was Noble Jew Ali, the one they called the prophet. The next was Elijah Muhammad. We had all of these masters who came to show us the way, but they came flying and bearing the flag of Islam. Now all of our brothers and sisters began saying that Islam now must have sciences that are intrinsic to what it is. Yes, it is. All of it. You can look into Christianity and find African sciences in there. You can look into Judaism and damn sure find it in Kabbalah. And now, because of our intellectual ability to take anything, a wet bag of shit, and make it walk, black people can infuse their own energy into something and give that shit life. And we gave Islam life, not realizing what we were resurrecting and what we were doing to ourselves. Next. Here's where the fun begins. This is the place. This is the space where all hell breaks loose. There's not a day that goes by that we don't hear about this fucking place.
That's right.
Like there's no other place on the planet.
Yeah, that's right.
Why is this your holy city? Kemet is your holy city? You got holy cities all over the goddamn planet. But why do they want you to think here all the time? What's so special about over here? Because this is where the three major religions run their wickedness on you. This is the central holy place. And remember, I said to you to look for symbolism. Symbolism is everything. Next. Everybody know what this is? Dome of the Rock. What's the Dome of the Rock? In fact, what's the rock? Who knows the rock?
I am.
What's the rock?
The rock is where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ascended into the heavens.
Right.
Say it again. Where the prophet that went up.
Where the Prophet Muhammad was taken up into heaven. Now, where did you hear that story before? Enoch for the Hebrews and Jesus for the Christians. Kind of kept consistent, didn't they? Why do they keep consistent? Why is it that they're getting all of these similarities in these three religions? Why is it necessary for them to knit something familiar so that everybody can have something to connect to? When you want to control a population that's accustomed to thinking one way, how do you control that population you've conquered? You take a little bit of what they already know and add what you know, and then you make something else there so that you can control it. Next, please. What you're looking at essentially is the Jewish way in Jerusalem. They stand at a wall. There's a